Hi guys. Raz. Do you hear me? It's great. And first surprise.
Developers. Who
knows what is it?
Developers.
It's Steve Ballmer. And why Steve Ballmer is going to talk about the developers? Just because developers make this IT disruption of the world. And developers actually is the one, this type of category in IT who develop and give the job for any other services around development, around code. And it's IT testers, it's QA, it's business analysts, etc., etc. Without the developers, there are nothing, and IT doesn't exist. Let's see on the several numbers. If you are looking on the full number of developers in the world for today, it's 10 million professional developers. When we are looking about the developers in US and India, you see approximately the same number, 4 million each. And rest of the world, 2 million developers and 10 hobbyists who provide something stuff at home like hobby, not professional one. Why I am talking about these numbers? It's easy. When I had here that Ukrainian outsource is so large, so huge, and and have such great impact on outsourcing the world, let's see on the numbers. India developers, and actually not developers by all IT guys, produce yearly $1 trillion. Let's compare for 2.5 billion in Ukraine. When we look on the number of resources today who are working in IT industry, it's just 100,000 people. Let's compare for 10 million in the world. It's less than approximately 1%. Do you think it's great impact like everyone here think about? Let's go further. What to do in such situation, how to compete with the world, because we are really small. Doesn't matter that IT industry in Ukraine is one of the most promising and generates 3+% of GDP. In the worldwide scale, it's not so huge. And the question how to compete successfully with all other world to be visible and really provide some impact on the real IT, I propose to start to look on some issue related, first of all, around the development. I haven't been here for almost 3 years, and I've been on other side. I was the guy who plays the role of CIO of big company and who orders some outsource work from SoftServe and from EPAM. And I feel what C-level guys, it was CIO of big company, 25,000 people in it. And I feel very clearly what's the best way to make the outsource. And when I return back, just want to collect all together all experience and provide us the most successful way how to beat Indians guys and all other world to win the outsource work from them. First of all, let's look on the C-level decision drivers, which usually every C-level guys are going to regards when to want to start the new project. First of all, business needs. Usually business needs or business value for business, it's the main driver which this business is doing. And usually it's revenue for some period of time. It's number of dollars you can get for example, for years, monthly, etc., etc. And this is major driver. And to be beneficial and useful in outsource for the enterprise client, you need to pay attention, first of all, and help to enterprise to make the revenue. Another one is this is return of investment. On some report on this conference, PVC guys and other venture capitalists talk about the 1-2 years horizon, which is more preferable to win the work for outsource if you pay attention on return of investment. And when you provide the solution, you should pay attention of this too, because usually when we start to propose cosmologic or something device space level, usually nobody are ready to pay for that. Time to market. It's competitive, one of major competitive item to regards, because any business compete with others and any enterprise has competitors in the world, and time to market is one of the driver to make the decision positive for you. And after all this first three items, usually client pay attention on total cost of ownership. How many money per year, per month, etc. you will need to spend to support your solution in the production. And as well the reliability. Usually you do have the mean time till fail indicator will show how long time your software are working in the production. Then when we are talking about the project itself, we are looking on the team and vendor, outsource vendor, whom usually C-level guys are going to choose. And first of all, they are looking for project solution development cost and time. Another one is our scale, our organizational management capability and maturity of organization. Development scalability, it's important indicator. Why? Because when we are talking about the Ukrainian market and outsource, usually we are talking in the diapason of 10, 100 developers per project. But in the real world, there are a project where I could accept 1,000 developers for one project, for one enterprise. And we are not ready because we just cannot scale. If we put together all developers, we do have only 100,000 developers in Ukraine. Only Accenture has 300,000 developers. We are 3 times less than at least one Indian company. And we just cannot execute such work without the capability to scale from the resource standpoint. Let's talk about the technological skills and scale. You mean that usually when we are going to enterprise, usually you meet a lot of different technologies, tools, applications, which already exist and work. And sometimes it could be numbers, not 1, 2, 3, Java.NET, etc. You can meet COBOL even in some enterprises, and you can figure out the way how to integrate it with Java, with Python, and other recent technologies. And it could be an issue, because usually when we are talking about the Ukrainian outsourced developers, they are more technology-centric. I know Java, that's it. I know C#, that's it. If you are asking, okay, let's do integration Java with .NET, for example, no, I cannot. And we should pay attention, because we are not competitive in such a way where we are staying and dedicated to one technology. And last one important item is domain-specific knowledge and experience. You cannot, for example, came to healthcare area or domain and start any project successfully without some business analyst, product manager, and product owner who understand what should be done from the client standpoint. Let's look on other side. I compose such graph which collect together maturity of outsourcer. This is according to CMMI levels. The level of business model of outsource, it's beginning from out staff through outsource solution and cloud and enterprise solutions. And let's look why it's happened. When we are talking about the out staff, usually it's CMMI level 1, required maturity level from outsourced. Usually client asks us just for skilled staff. And when we are going up to outsource model, it's usually reflect the requirements of CMMI level 2, And why? Because CMMI level 2 and client usually come to get the project. Like one module to be done completely within outsource. When we are going to the solution level, it requires CMMI level 3 for sure, because it's usually client come to us with idea or some know-how we should implement, and to reflect this solution, we should have all the capability on the organizational level to manage all this stuff, not to get the requirements from the client, but compose them to provide the elicitation and negotiation with the client to generate the real UX, for example, the structure of database, to propose a technological stack, etc., etc. And usually it's required to be more mature than project level on the organizational stuff and involve many other services organization usually produce to be successful. When we are going up to cloud and enterprise level for big distribution and complex solutions, usually you should be on the level number 4 or 5 to reflect the business needs and at least to understand how enterprise it works, because every enterprise has own business processes, they have own KPI and metrics of the efficiency of these processes, etc., etc. And what, for example, what happened when client of the big level of enterprise who produce some, for example, car vendor will go to the CMMI number 1 outstaffer. It will be failed. We even cannot understand what business needs and what business process client is talking about. That's why after that I extend this model just to add the needs which usually exist when client come to us within these business models, and maturity of the client, because depends of our maturity, like vendor who provide outsource work, client has same maturity. And you will see that ISV clients mostly who are pretty mature and has vision and ownership on their product usually requested for skilled staff to extend their team or make it more cheaper and faster development. When we are going to immature startups, usually they ask us more solid work on the project base. Mature ISV and startups are going with ideas and could separate some ideas to deliver to us and with full responsibility. Mature business usually require consulting, require domain knowledge and specific business process management, etc., including infrastructure, partnership, ownership of the product and services, etc. And when we are going up from the bottom, you will see that responsibility of ISV in the out staff is fully rely on the client side. When we outsource project, it's shared between outsourcer and client. When you have mature and provide the solution, responsibility is going to be to outsourcer, to Alex company, for example, in our case. And when we are building mature business, responsibility is usually split between us, but drivers on this project is more rely on the maturity of outsourcer. And usually it's natural, because usually when we are talking about the enterprise project, we do not understand that clients are not such skilled in the technology, in the architecture, IT issues and standpoints, and usually they rely on our expertise. And from this standpoint, we are driving partners of enterprise level to build solution, to implement it, and then very often we forgot that after the going to product, we need to support them and maintain them. Standard enterprise development cycle is easy, just contains 4 steps: consulting, POC, development, and support. And nothing complex here. Just want to notice that in most cases, we concentrate only on development phase. Sometimes we build POC, but forget about the support and consulting in most cases. Client is expected of us full service, and we should remember about this. When we are going further from the methodology standpoint, we propose to use the Zachman Enterprise Architecture Framework. Please don't mix it with technology architecture. Here we are talking about the business architecture, which help us to collect the requirements from the enterprise and answer on the standard question: what, how, where, who, when, and why should be done. When we are talking about the levels, usually levels it's rows. We are starting to talk about the scope on the executive level of enterprise. Then we are going to the according to the organizational enterprise structure on the bottom level to the owners of the business units and talking about their needs. Then we are going a little bit lower and us starting to design and collect some systems, analyze the currently existing software, and then start to build real technology model, architecture, and implement. Usually we are playing in outsource currently on these levels. Then after that we should implement something and go into production. Usually we don't pay attention on this, but we should, as well as we should provide the functioning system at the end and support them in production after the development cycle. Then let's look on the enterprise from the different angles and look on the structure. Usually every enterprise are built, as well as the process decomposition item. For example, from the structure standpoint, you should understand that every enterprise has back office, where they produce some product, and front office. Front office, it's all tools, usually which collaborate with our client. It could be e-commerce, or it could be point of sale, or cashier, etc., or ATM when we are talking about the banking, etc., etc. Back office, this is everything are hidden from the client, and it's supporting services and group of processes. Usually, we should be care about, because depends on this efficiency of these processes. We can provide the service. Enterprise can provide the services to our clients through front office. And when you are looking through the group of the processes, you can see three types of processes: administration, production itself, and support group of processes. You see the small B2E, B2G signs. It means that it's security. Every enterprise requires security. It's extended by the segmentation of network, and depends on the security. You need to build the general security based on the enterprise, some Active Directory, LDAP system, or identity servers, and pay attention of this. Usually when we start to develop something, nobody cares, because we are thinking within one application, or small application, or couple of application. But currently security is one of the top care usually C-level guys are talking about. Going further, what we actually starting to talk about our themes of this presentation. We beginning this year, Alex start to implement platform-based approach, which cover 90+% of requirement from technology standpoints, which every enterprise could be covered. And this suite of platforms cover all the technological issue around the implementation of the big scalable enterprise. We can use for any enterprises. That doesn't matter what domains we are talking about. And we try to split technological complexity, architecture complexity of the business implementation, which give us advantages. We are talking on the beginning. We are 100 times less from the resource standpoint, and our capability to win from the Indian guys could rely only on the technology, on the delivery speed, on the quality, etc., 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 which could be done much faster than usually Indian guys are doing. This suite of the platforms allow us to be ahead of the any such level and complex solution, approximately 60 man-months, and guarantee for us the good, reliable, and scalable solution from the technology standpoint, as well as developing ones allow us to think only about the business goals and business logic, doesn't care about the scalability, because platform suite itself supports it naturally. And when you look through the suite, you will see the middleware platform which orchestrate and integrate all the messaging and all the process automation between different systems within enterprise. As well, we do have the big data and data warehouse platform, which allow you to integrate new solution with already existing data warehouse and extend it with big data capability. UDC implemented security platform according to the normal decomposition of network security within enterprise. UDC is a BI and data science analytics platform which allow you to build any analytics from online, real-time, till enterprise analytics heavy one, and predictive, prescriptive analytics as well. UDC is a mobile platform which allow you to organize the fog computing capability and collect all the information from the Internet of Things device, different wearables and different sensors around the mobiles. As well, you do see the front-end platform standardizers, which allow you to make any type of interconnections and with external system or interfaces. As well, you do see the log platform, which allow you to collect all the logs, how enterprise are working, including web logs, auditory logs, including debug logs, for example, on the phase of development or piloting project, as well as every enterprise should have the delivery shipment platform. Usually we use online-only platform like SMS, emails, etc., push to mobile, but standard real enterprise require much more bigger infrastructure, including warehouse management system, including transportation logic system, including integration with, for example, DHL, Nova Pochta, etc., etc. And usually, when we are talking about the real enterprise, without this delivery shipment platform, it doesn't make big sense. And let's talk in details what I'm talking about. Sorry, I forgot to say that all these platforms are built on the cloud technologies and could be containerized and automatically deployed. That's why you see the cloud computing, some cloud sign, and it could be different cloud. You can build the distributed system using this enterprise platform suite. Distributed between different on-premise private cloud or hybrid extended to public cloud, to Azure or to AWS, etc. How it works? Let's let a look. You see the ESB BPS bus, which orchestrate all the messaging between microservices, between web, mobile clients, between already existing application, which usually exist in the on the level of any enterprise. When we are talking about the, for example, any enterprise has financial system, accounting system, for example, and different back office systems which allow to support IT infrastructure, which allow you to ERP system, for example, document management system, enterprise content management system, etc., etc. And usually, first of all, you need to analyze this zoo of system on any enterprise to start the build a strategy how to implement full-scale solution. And usually on the bottom level, all the operational data from the application which already exists usually are connected, and through ETL bus, it could be a Microsoft integration service, or it could be Informatica or Pentaho system, Pentaho ETL, which batching data through operational system, each to other, and transfer it to the data warehouse. In our case, we use the PostgreSQL, which is usually can be easily extended. And as well, on the right side, you can see the big data cluster, which allow you to enrich your already existing data warehouse. Usually, it's based on the Microsoft technology or Oracle with new segments of the big data for the big, massive processing of data. And on the bottom level, you will see enterprise analytics platform, which allow you to build any kind of analytics. Let's go further. Fog computing. This is this kind of the clients. Usually, it's built on the broker architecture approach, which allow you to collect all the information around computers from devices, different sensors, web, mobile clients, and stream it to enterprise service bus, or in massive data stream needs, use the Kafka streaming and Kafka computing technology. And next one. This is enterprise analytics platform I mentioned before. We split this enterprise analytic on 4 different type of the segments, which allow you to choose the most appropriate one for different goals. For example, online analytics very often required when we are talking about the front-end platform, and when we are talking about the e-commerce side, when you need to very fast identify the user using different mechanisms from cookies, logins, etc., and provide the using online analytic provides the feedback. For example, personalize the data or offering to them directly to the site. When we are going about the real-time analytics for executive levels, usually we need to provide some dashboarding to measure the metrics within the business processes and provide the statistics to make the decision for executive level. Descriptive analytics usually are built on the reporting stack of technology, which provides a report, daily report online, as well as enterprise analytics are more care about the massive reporting with historical data, who provide some provisioning and some prediction, as well as prescriptive analytics for future, and to model our future based on the already collected data. Let's return back to the security. Every enterprise, for the convenience of the users, currently need to have the single sign-on capability. It's pretty common in the current, pretty common requirements currently, because every client needs to have number of different passwords, accounts, etc., etc. Some of them are required Windows authentication, and others require some web authentication, etc., etc. And we propose to build security platform based on the approach of federated security, which allow you to build some proxy identity server for every segment of network and security, and build the trust mechanism which allow you to have one login and trust mechanism to use it for, doesn't matter what application you are using within domain, web, or through different segments of webs. The benefits and advantages. All this stuff allow us to cover, in fact, different requirements which usually we meet when we develop enterprise level complex and distributed solution. First of all, scalable. In the web world, you will need support millions and millions concurrent users, and without the scalability, you cannot do it at all. And this platform allows you to scale by horizontal or vertical scale and build a distributed solution depends on the load worldwide. Flexibility. The platform suite built on the paradigms, and you can use one platform to extend the existing infrastructure of the enterprise, or you can choose different one which integrated together and collaborate each other, just need to integrate to the already existing infrastructure of the client. Reliability. It's reliable because when the idea was issued, the main idea was to split the functionality and business logic of the technological complexity and scale. Because when developers are going to develop business functional, he is not capable to think on the big scale and usually don't care about the scalability, reliability, etc. When you test and provide the reliable technological platform solution and develop just business extension and logic on the top of the solution, you just get the reliable solution which don't crash, don't locks, do not have memory leaks, etc., etc. And from reliability standpoint, it's 100% reliable solution. And logic is just the issue to check and care from the QA and testers side. Security, we are talking about the security. We talk about the distribution solution between the different public, private, and different public clouds, as well between the fog computing and cloud computing segment of the infrastructure. One important thing we develop is using open source solutions, which allow you to provide this platform for free for the client and to get the advantage of the 60 months ahead of the other teams who can start to build this from scratch. You can make this solution much cheaper than usually. Ready to private public cloud implementation, fog computing could be integrated with classical DVH. Why it's important? Because usually when you come to any enterprise, they already has Oracle-based or IBM DB2-based data warehouse or Microsoft-based, and you do need to integrate it all together with proposed solution. Fast data, it's our know-how. I will not talk about that. Yes. About the Cassandra, Hadoop segment, Spark computation, Kafka streaming, Pentaho ETL, it's all required and related to data. Big data segment, as well, real-time integration. We do have on the middle of this slide, you do have the example of BPL, business process execution language, which allow you to build the process automated in real time without the interruption of the production of your system. You do have orchestration mechanism, which allow you to build and automate business processes. You do have the event subscription, which allow you to provide the asynchronous processing of the within enterprise environment. As well, you do have the tools of the business process modeling, which are pretty useful for business analysts to provide to collect and discuss this business process notation with the business client. As well as you do have the possibility to consolidate and aggregate message streams. You do have horizontal, vertical scalability. registry governments, which allow you to provide the forget the word. Okay, you can collect all your resources and register in registry governments to be ready that all web services and all resources are registered and tracked and monitored, etc. It's important because, for example, in my case on previous working place, I do have more than 1,000 web services which interconnect with different banking gateways. And having such infrastructure, you cannot monitor it manually. You should have the tool which allow you to be aware what is working, what's not, where is problem, etc., etc. As well, we do have the IP management tool, which allow you to provide the publication or IP for external usage. You do use Jasper report, it's open source tool. You do use machine learning mechanism, which help you to provide online analytics, as well as we use DB and memory enforcement, which allow you to react in real time on the data stream and other needs which should be implemented in real time or online. From the development standpoint, we do have the advantages because containerizing this architecture, you do not need to manually deploy every platform. You just need the container, you just push the button and it's deployed automatically and provides the provisioning. And it's allow you to build fully automated, integrated, not provide the continuous integration, but provides the continuous deployment and continuous delivery. When you have the enterprise standardized platform on the bottom level, you can, if you remember, I'm talking about the just 100,000 developers, and we need to compete for big project with some guys. You can provide the level of development environment for the vendor, for the external outsource vendor. You can allow to collect and build on the top of your technology and allow to scale any of environment for testing, for development, for piloting and production itself. This is when we are talking about the scalability on the resource and development level. And how to get the advantages of this technological platform to win in the business world. This is a question I'm asking you on the first slide. Enterprise out-of-the-box concept. When we finished with enterprise platform suite and we were talking about the PaaS and IaaS level, which usually we are working on the OpenStack. This is open source integrate infrastructure as a service. We are talking about the platform as a service. We are using Stratus via the WSO2. And on the top of this platform suite, these two levels, this is SaaS usually, name it SaaS level. You remember I stated that enterprise platform suite separated technological and architecture complexity of the business logic and allow you just to put on the top of this platform any system required but any enterprise. This is, for example, document management system, CRM, client relationships management system, enterprise resource planning, HRM, ITSM, business process modeling, or mobile data management. It's mobile data management, it's about the security too. The big issue for today enterprise is bring your own device concept when everyone can come with mobile phone, and it's biggest security hole for today. If you don't control, you cannot guarantee that your information, your business sensitive information cannot be stolen. And MDM, it's one of the way how to use the mobile and manage this mobile, not only for people, but if mobile was lost or stolen, you can block remotely and or clean the data from them, etc. And when we are going on the bottom level and return back to the front, back office system, group of processes, and look on the enterprise, from this angle of point, you will see the typical implementation of the enterprise out of the box concept. And when we return back to the first slide and verify what CIO, for example, or C-level decision-driven is looking for, this platform suite and concept of enterprise out of the box give you the possibility to has the fastest way to implement and cover the business needs and provide business value for the client. He allows you to return of investment is fastest way. The same from the time to market. Total cost of ownership is much lower than when you are talking about the manual deployment, support, and maintenance, because everything, when you containerize, monitor, and recover the segment and nodes of the platform, it's doing automatically. As well, the mean time till failure in the clustered environment, it's pretty high. And when you are talking about the enterprise out of the box from the key business objectives, you know that there are only three possible ways to earn the money, to provide the business for or new services to earn the money, to not lose when your risk is lowered and you do not have big downtime or crashed or data lost. And you can save, optimizes the business process on back office, saves the money for the enterprise. And we do have some small video how enterprise, sorry. And
how to orchestrate and automate your enterprise for efficiency? The Enterprise Platform Suite by Elix includes a set of interconnected, ready-to-use platforms. They are the basis of an enterprise's IT infrastructure. The platforms secure the enterprise's overall operability zoo, connecting multiple systems, business processes, employees, and customers with a unified technological backbone. Here is how they work. This is Max. He wants to buy virtual reality glasses from an e-commerce retail enterprise. And the Enterprise Platforms Suite by Elix can help build a full-range, scalable, distributed hybrid e-commerce platform to process Max's order in a smooth and easy way. Max orders the item, and his order is sent to the middleware platform that launches a predefined business process flow and forwards the order to big data and security platforms. The Big Data platform stores the order information, and online analytics immediately retrieves it to suggest a list of products to Max that he might also like. Meanwhile, the order is forwarded to blockchain to process the Bitcoin transaction. Max then receives a notification about the successful purchase. Now, the online analytics platform calculates the optimal shipment chain and sends it to the middleware platform. Forwarded on to the delivery shipment platform, the shipping information arrives to an enterprise's employee as an automatic email. Somewhere in the midst of the sea, the ship's GPS tracker transmits its current location to the Big Data platform, and the manager can track it on the map via his mobile phone. When the order arrives, the delivery shipment platform sends a message through the middleware platform to Max's mobile device, and he sees it on his smartwatch. He enters the coordinates of his address, and the middleware platform transfers them to the drone control system. The entire process is fast, automated, transparent, and easy for Max, and so it is for the enterprise. At any scale, with any complexity, and for any industry. The Enterprise Platform Suite by Elix.
That's it. Last slide. Okay, Question, please.
Solution. So
No.
does it somehow connected?
No.
IBM Integration Designer?
No.
Okay.
It was fully designed on Alex. And I know about the IBM. Years ago, IBM just present one of the platform similar to our concept. It's related to middleware platform. And they named it iPaaS platform. But it's only one part of this platform, which is pretty similar to the IBM. But IBM built its platform on IBM WebSphere suite. We are fully open source.
Okay, so and the other question, why it's better comparing to your competitors?
It's faster, it's reliable, it's much scalable, and it's cover all the needs of enterprise. And we do have the advantage of 60-man months in compared to any. As well, we can build the scalable solution, extending with subcontract our dev teams or hired or order some modules of this platform, and it has standard development environment, and it's much appropriate to the big scale solutions.